Welcome back now to Explorer 34. Vincent Price knows whereof he speaks. Please give us a call at 422-9950. Become a part of public television. If you liked Mystery, My Cousin Rachel, that's part one. 3 more parts are coming your way as the weeks unfold here. Did she do it or didn't she? We'll find out over the next 3 weeks. We have a new total of 241 pledges. Our new grand total in the drive is $68,540, and that's not bad. Thank you very much, everybody who called during the last break. Look there, the Chartered Property Casualty Underwriters. There they are. They're waiting to take your call. They're waiting for those phones to ring as we go into the Luciano, waiting patiently, says Phil Bradford, as we go into the Luciano Pavarotti concert, which will be coming up in just a minute. If you like Luciano Pavarotti, if you're enjoying Mystery, either one, now is the time to give us a call. And thank you very much. Over to Margene Marvin for a few good words.
Yes, you know, we've just seen Mystery, but if you just think about the variety of programming that watchers of WOSU have experienced just tonight on this station, beginning with the McNeil-Lehrer News Hour and the Nightly Business Report, which you can see every night of the week, the Wild Side, the beautiful flowers that actually grew from flames. I was watching part of it back here a little while back. A walk through the 20th century with Bill Moyers. Then we had what we just saw, Mystery, and we have something that I'm looking forward to very much, a Christmas special with Luciano Pavarotti being broadcast from Montreal Cathedral with a charming, darling boys choir, and I'm ready to get in the Christmas mood and the giving mood, and I think that we could use a gift from you of a telephone call to 422-9950 and make your pledge to support this wonderful variety of programming. After the Luciano Pavarotti, you get another little shiver with Dark Shadows. And then after that, as if that weren't enough, you get to see the best of Groucho, and we finish up with the Stars and the Star Hustler. So it's a wonderful variety of programming for just one night out of 365. So please call and give your support for this kind of variety. Phil?
I was hoping maybe you'd join Luciano in singing a number along with him. If we could work that in, that would be a surprise to Luciano, for one. But I think our viewers would enjoy it. I've heard you sing.
If we get enough pledges, I'll sing.
All right. I would like to hear the phones sing. Some of them are singing, but there's an awful lot of nice faces up here that need to answer your phone call. And don't tell me you've forgotten the number. Come on, 422-9950. You know, some people are members of corporations and businesses who will match what that person wishes to give. So if you are in that little bracket, or you don't know if you're in the bracket, you can walk up to the boss and say, hey, you know, we think that WOSU is putting on some very, very fine programs, and I'd like you to help out with that too. Don't you think that's a great idea, Fred?
Phil, that is an excellent idea. And here we are. We need a few more phones ringing. A couple are, and we'd like to thank you for calling. If you liked Mystery, did you enjoy that? Will you be watching over the next 3 weeks? Do you always watch Mystery? This is the time to call and show your support and become a member of the Friends of WOSU. We really can't do it without you. We cannot. We don't show commercials here. We never have. We don't want to. We do it with your support. And all the money you send in, all the memberships in the Friends of WOSU go for programming here at TV 34 to buy some of the best. You remember when public television was talking heads in an old studio with old tables and chairs? It's not that anymore. We've got some terrific production values now, but they do cost money for us to buy and lease for so many runs on the station. So if you'll give us a call, we'll really appreciate it. Those of you who are waiting for Luciano Pavarotti and the Christmas concert, that'll be along in a minute, and we'd like you to call too and show your support as well. Fans of both entities, Mystery and Luciano Pavarotti, this is the time to give us a call. We thank you so much for calling. We really do appreciate your calling. 422-9950. Over to Margene Marvin.
Thanks, Fred. You know, you may have heard me talking about a Luciano Pavarotti special and said, I didn't know that was on tonight. I got to go to bed or whatever. So if you had been a member of WOSU, starting at the pledge level of $20 for a senior citizen or student, and going on to an individual membership of $40 or a family membership of $60, you would be getting this wonderful handy-dandy little magazine called Airfare, which gives you all of the information you need about the programming for the entire month, and it always arrives, I can certify this, a few days in advance of the first day of the month, so you have a chance to sit down and look it over and see what's in it. And then you won't miss any of the wonderful programming. And besides that, oh, thank you for all those wonderful telephone calls. That's very exciting. Besides that, you'll be helping to keep this wonderful programming on the air. Airfare is a nice little magazine. It's got always something about cultural neighbors. This time it's the Ballet Met. It's turning into a really wonderful Columbus and arts-oriented magazine, and I think it's something that you would like to have in your home. Don't you, Phil?
I certainly do think so, and I'm glad to see those and hear the phones ringing, although I think the boys in the back room, meaning the back row, need to have their, and the lady needs to have the phone ringing up in that back row, so please do that. It's a very worthwhile thing, as you know. And for $60 for a year, what do you think that works out to how much a day? Speaking of kind of investments, 16 cents a day. Now, what can you get for 16 cents a day in this world? Not an awful lot, but thinking of what you're looking at right here, the programs you've been enjoying this evening and will continue to enjoy throughout the next week, we think that $60 will give you a wonderful, wonderful present throughout the year for yourself, neighbors, friends, and family. And you can see this right in your home. You're not paying what you'd pay going down to some very fine things that do happen in Columbus, where the tickets are $4 and up, and the gasoline and the car gas and oil and this kind of thing. So give us a call right now before Mr. Pavarotti starts going. And before he starts going, we're going to have Fred.
Thank you, Phil. It's $40 for an individual membership in the Friends of WOSU. $60, 16 cents a day, as Phil pointed out, for a family membership. $100, we call you a director. $250, we call you a producer. If you're a senior citizen or a student, $20. All of those contributions and memberships start airfare coming your way 12 months a year. An incredible gift for everybody. We really need your support. Think if you wanted to go out and see Luciano Pavarotti tonight, if you could do that in Columbus, Ohio, how much would the ticket be? How much would that cost? $50, $75, $100 for a good seat? Probably so. But your membership gets you good programming coming all year long. It's your support that keeps us going here at TB34 and helps us bring you programs like Mystery and Luciano Pavarotti with a wonderful Christmas concert. You're going to love it. 422-9950 is the number to call. Thank you very much for calling. We really appreciate your support. Over to Margie and Marvin.
Thanks, Fred. You know, we make it really very easy for you to be a member of WOSU. And one of the ways that we do this is to allow you to charge your pledge on either your Visa or your MasterCard number. And or you can put your pledge, if it's $100 and above, on a 4 consecutive monthly payment sort of plan. Also, if you are listening to us, watching us from out of town where you need to make a long-distance call in order to contact us, you can call us collect. Please do call us collect. Those of you who are watching us on cable in Toledo and so on, give us a call collect. We'll be happy to accept the charges. We'd love to have you to be a member of the Friends of WOSU and join Phil and Fred and me. Phil?
Yes, we're both here, and we're delighted to hear those phones ringing, and we certainly appreciate your calls. Let's have a few more ring before we get into the Christmas festival. Thank you, with Mr. Pavarotti. This is a special. In fact, call your friends if you have music lovers. Give them a call and say, Luciano is going to sing from Montreal, and they should certainly be singing. Don't you think so, Fred?
I think so, Phil, and here it comes, the Christmas special. This is just a last moment before it begins to give us a call. We'll get you off the phone in 30 seconds. Call 422-9950. Give us a pledge. Give us a membership in the Friends of WOSU. Luciano Pavarotti is now coming your way. Thanks a lot.
If you're unable to call, please make out a generous check and send it to the Friends of WOSU, Department 0935, Columbus, Ohio 43271. And a reminder that you're watching member-supported WOSU TV 34, Columbus, Ohio, and WPBO TV 42, Portsmouth, Ohio.